Eu sou Astracar para mais um vídeo de Dragon's Dogma. Vamos aqui nossa home. Equipado depósito. Principal, né?
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Pawns are permitted to approach the castle but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Bora seguir.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen. Follow me.
Como que eu vejo a hora, mano? Que eu não sei. Aham. A missão aqui pra mim que tá mostrando é essa daqui. Eu não sei onde eu vejo a hora. Não tem nada mostrando a hora pra mim, mano. Se você usar esse item, fragmentos de vital serão exibidos no seu mapa. Eles estão mudando com o tempo, que a atrição não tá pra formar um vitarão.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Consigo escalar.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one stands.
Cheguei em algum lugar.
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might...
My lord,
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace would now. If Wilhelmina calls, Tell her to await me in my...
Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the...
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed.
Eita, buguei.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Ah, pega, Charlotte é braba.
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fact.
Esse daqui é aquele bang lá, né? Missões. Equipamento.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless.
Eu sei que tu é, mano.
I find it liberating to... Everyone who don't...
Naught but dreary duty awaits us.
These festivities are part and part. Surely these
No.
Let us.
Best to remain sober.
I find it liberating to hide my face.
I quite understand why the sovereign...
I suppose I avail.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through my task is to seek out items. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expedition.
Who are you supposed to be?
You were posted in front of the passage.
Que alguma coisa tem que ter, mano.
I shan't let any... I find it liberating to...
Twouldn't do to...
Is there aught you require?
Peguei um negócio achando que era pra falar com ele, mas não serve pra falar com ele.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. I would fain...
Have you? Don't go thinking you can trade twixt our nations. Maybe on so. Should you?
I can't solve all...
Aye, what is...
I will see to it that...
We who are gathered here are...
Vou chamar esse doido pra dançar.
Another ale? Another ale can't make my...
Aught you need of me?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is the sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon indeed. 'Tis a weight off... I think that will do for...
Whatever could you want from me? I suppose I could...
Não se fala com esse doido, não? Mano, tô sem ideia. Posso fazer pra falar com esse viado, mano? Só se foi um desses aqui.
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Twouldn't do.
What is one to do?
Pera aí.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Mano, você acha alguma coisa sobre ele? Qual é o nome da missão que não está?
How might I better my performance?
É o mesmo negócio que o quarto lá.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Aqui. Como que você... Mano. Pra minha arma, né? Vai aqui.
I've more time than I know how to spend. What I can do for you?
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Mano. Eu tenho censura automática.
Come on
Meu
then,
Deus.
keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Aquele cara lá. Que tava no salão
Why
principal.
not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another?
Tá me vendo, velho?
Lord Phasus.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Ajuda duas vezes.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Escada, boy. Mano, cadê a escada? Esse troço, tá?
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Bola. Torrencial.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Nothing wrong with fellowship and survival.
Chegamos.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between vermin. I fear such a partnership would only portend, at any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we...
Essa cena vai.
Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some but if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this. He seems a man of import, and yet, I pray, allow me to investigate this matter.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Shall we see how Harv Village fared?
Missões.
Of late, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Tirar cochilo. Vou cortar minha roupa.
Shall we get some rest then?
Vamos descansar pra recuperar a vida no máximo, né?
Good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Leave off before you earn my spite.
Where the ogre?
We have no means of spotting our enemy's weakness.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Let my magic grant you an elemental move.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use the range to our advantage?
Easily done. You weren't expecting mercy.
Alright, bye.
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Aí.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by the master storyteller.
Acabou a vontade do humilhante.
Should my tale entertain you? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by the master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters. With frightful mystique. In the north of Vermont is our curious tale
Vamos esperar, né? Fazer o quê?
where ventured a hero off left edge. He delved into a temple of baleful nature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as answer my riddle, did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was much appreciated. Gather round.
I'd heard tell of him. So where does he get his coin then? Makes him.
Gather round. Treat your ears to
Ó, velho, fica no cabelo, velho, no vento aí, rapaz.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
A trying time for...
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by
Tá bom, vontade de o Merente andar por aí.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero of left of the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as answer my riddle, did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom, for in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense to conquer his
demora, hein,
foe
mano?
and banish it thence.
É louco.
With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Living hard, but room to prove, I say.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Mano, eu não sei. O bagulho. Cara, só tá onde, mano? Eu que ver o céu também, pra saber.
Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to attack. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master.
What's life without a bit of fun?
Ai, fi.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Queria saber onde eu vejo o horário, mano. De jogo. Barras para casa, barras durante um certo tempo. Interface. Tudo ligado. Tela. Deixa eu desfoque de movimento, mano. Eu não gosto. Ele não reconheceu meu fone, não sei porquê.
My story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a servant powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle.
Mano, eu tô entediado de esperar esse cara.
Though to the soldier's aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon.
Cumprir obrigação. Vamos lá. Tô cansado desse
Wonder
bicho.
how Har Village fares. Mayhap we ought to stop by. I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir.
Yes, sir.
Much obliged.
Só se embora, rapaz. A carroça não chegou aqui ainda. Eu acho que agora nós vai peitar o grifo, mano. Tem o tiro divino, que provavelmente eu consigo derrubar ele. Ali nós tem uma besta. Será que dá pra usar?
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
Da torre. Ali.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
If we mean to continue to our destination, then permit me to alter our route. We've a shorter one available to us.
Não, não é que não. Nossa, ele tá muito louco, né, pô?
never saw one. This will be over in moment.
Right you are.
Oi! I shall not fail you. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Cadê? Cadê aquele grifo, mano? Tô vendo o grifo. Eu queria achar o grifo, mano. Pra dar uma pipocada nele.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Indeed, you are correct.
Já falo com ela. Olha aquele grifo, mano.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. Uh-oh. These things are being felt, man. I'll give you more for good measure.
Pronto.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We have arrived.
Vai seguir nossa viagem.
Here we go again.
To arms!
By your leave.
Pronto. A caverna ali, mas já foi, tá até marcado. Ah não, é as minas só. Cadê? O grifo ficava por aqui, mano.
shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
This should be of use.
Um maguinho nunca pode faltar no time, né, mano?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oba, achei o grifão. Eita.
Of my negligence.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
Vai ser um dragão aqui, jogo. Esse é bom aqui.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Enfrentar um grifo, jogo.
Have enraged our foe.
Aim for the creature's heart.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Its motes of heart is in sight. Strike well.
Meu Deus.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Não há torre aqui, né? Não.
Vigilant! This boat will serve the minds of hordes.
We cannot afford to fall prey to such attacks.
Corre.
All here.
Caralho, velho, essa porra de um dragão, mano. Eu achava o grifo forte, até ver o dragão, mano. Isso é louco. Tinha uma besta pra mim atirar. Ali o viado do grifo. Cadê eu caço esse grifo?
Tis in fate, Sir Arisen. Thank heavens you've come.
saw just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of.
Is that right? Then you did it once afore, eh?
My apologies for the chief's temper, yet he speaks truly. We have prayed. Cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare...
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
We must remain vigilant.
Saurian! Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this road.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our... You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found...
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But there can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we...
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather... But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Florian.
Here, if you please.
Chão. Até amanhã.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Enfim, esse vídeo vai ficar por aqui. Se gostou, deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal. Até a próxima. Fui!